Fateh Arzaji, Sasriyaka. Fateh means your victory in the war against oppression. I wish for your victory. That is Fateh. So Shabad today is from Ank or page 153 of Guru Granth Sahib. And the title is Adik Bithar, more or undue scattering. Bithar is scattering. In Punjabi we call it khalara in negative sense. Jat Sat Tirath. Jat means celibacy. Sat is donation. Tirath is pilgrimage. We do not involve with physical relations. We continue donating something. We visit the Tirath pilgrimage. And Majan is bath. It is taking bath at the religiously sacred place is equal to naam. Naam means name of God. So Babaji states Jat, celibacy, Sat, donation, visiting the Tirath, pilgrimage, Majan, taking bath at water body of any sacred religious place of any religion, any religion. It includes all religions. All these things are equal to naam. In negative sense, all these things are meaningless if there is no naam in your mind. But if there is a name of the God in your mind, then consider it that you have done all these things. You have done celibacy, you have done donation, you have done pilgrimage, you have done sacred bathing or taking bath at water bodies of sacred places or sacred water bodies. All these should be considered done if there is naam in your mind. Now, what is naam in your mind? I state it again and again that scriptures do categorically state that it is not reciting the naam while sitting in the sacred places or religious places. It is not reciting, it is not at all reciting Ram Ram, Vaheguru Vaheguru, Allah Allah at religious places or anywhere else. Reciting naam is not naam-simran. What is stated in the scriptures is naam-simran. And similar word comes from Sanskrit and Prakrit root smriti. Smriti means remembrance. Naam means we are to remember the name of the God. For what? Not just reciting, not remembering like cramming. It is for name of the God is to be name Simran, Naam Simran or remembered for being afraid of doing evil. This is the purpose of remembering the name of the God. And there is no other purpose written in scriptures for remembering the name of the God. Naam Simran. Remember the name of the God so that we may remain afraid of doing evil. And how we remember his name? We simply listen to the voice of our own mind because in the mind God lives. So listening to the voice of our own cool mind is just like listening to the name of God. That is not name Simran, not reciting, not reciting. Adhik Bithar. Adhik means more, and Bithar means expansion, scattering. It is a, it is just like there is a duffer female who doesn't know how to arrange the house. She picks out all the goods from the almirah and scatters all the things on the floor of the house, and thereafter she doesn't know where to keep back those goods so that those goods may be found at the time of the need. That is bithar, khalara. We call in Punjabi pata khalara. That is when a duffer female scatters the good, scatters the goods at the floor, and thereafter she doesn't know where to keep those goods back in the almirah. That is khalara. That is bithar, pata khalara. Same thing. Karo kiss काम. Karo means do. Kiss means what. काम means task. That it is if I do not remember the name of the God and I am not afraid of doing evil, then the scattering, khalara, of jat, sat, tirth, celibacy, donation, pilgrimage, sacred bath, all is just scattering, khalara, scattering the goods, which cannot be rearranged. This is bithar, khalara. If name is not in the mind, if name is in the mind, it is equal to the status that I have already done jat, celibacy, already done sat, donation, already done pilgrimage, tirth, and majan, sacred bath. If I keep the name of the God in my mind to the effect that I am afraid of doing evil, it is equivalent to doing all these things. And if name is not in my mind, that is, I do not remember the name of the God, and I am not afraid of doing evil, then it is bithar only, scattering, khalara, unarranged. So that is the meaning of this Shabad. Further is, Babaji states, Nar Narayana Antarjami. Nar is human beings, we people. Narayan is master of the Nar, master of human beings. That is Narayana. Antarjami is inner knower. It means if I do outward show, I show off Jat Sat Tirth Majan. That is, I show off as if I am doing celibacy, I am doing donation, I am going to pilgrimage, I am taking sacred baths, but in the mind, I am not afraid of the God and I am not afraid of doing evil, then that state of mind is known to the God because the God is antarjami, inner knower. So God knows what? God knows that we are just showing off by doing Jat Sat Tirth Majan, celibacy, donation, pilgrimage, and sacred bath. I am just showing off. I am doing drama. In fact, in my mind, I am not remembering God, Simran, naam-simran. I am not remembering God for the purpose of remaining afraid of doing evil. This not afraid of status is known to the God and he finds that we are false and no reward is due for us. So the conclusion is celibacy, donation, pilgrimage, sacred baths. All these things are equal to name of the God. Remembering the name of the God. If we remember the name of the God, it means we have done celibacy, we have done donation, we have done pilgrimage and sacred path. Consider it done if we remember the name of the God in our mind, and because God lives in our mind and He is mind liver, He lives in our mind. He is mind knower, He knows what is going on in our mind, in your mind, in my mind, in everybody's mind. and he knows that we are not remembering his name, and we are not afraid of doing evil, and because we are not listening to the voice or sound of our own mind, and we are doing evil for which we are to face the consequences. What are the consequences? Consequences are that we fall in our own eyes when we do not listen to the voice of our own mind. So that is the conclusion of the Shabad, that remembering his name for remaining afraid of doing evil is most important, not outward show, not all other things. That is Adik Bithar only, Klara only, scattering, unarranged things. So the tagline, we go round and come back at the same place. Kindly start listening to the voice of your own cool mind, because in the mind God lives. Or start listening to your conscience. If you do not believe in God, start listening to conscience, and you will start relishing. This is virtually repeated, emphasized, and granted by the scriptures that if you listen to the voice of your cool mind or conscience, you start relishing. Fateh Arja ji, Sat Sri Akal.